Regular readers of GotAUkulele will know that I don't go in for bling when it comes to decoration, but I do like wood that is very pretty, and this one's a special one. Keep watching. Yeah, it's GotAUkulele instrument review day. This is your summary video review. As always, linked below is the full video review where you'll get scores and pictures and a lot more detail. As I keep saying, this is not a corporate sponsored site. I don't get paid by the brand, so thanks very much for those people who donate to keep the site going. It's what makes it work. Some thank yous running across the bottom there for you for new donations. And why not think about subscribing to the video channel? The button's down there. Hit it, click the little bell symbol. You'll be notified about new reviews as they come along. Okay, as I say, I was talking about bling and how I prefer instruments to be pretty in the pure woods. And this one is a cracking example of that. It's a brand I've featured before. The brand is called Eastman, a Chinese brand, much revered for their guitars, mandolins, things like that. But they do have a range, soprano, concert and tenor of ukuleles. I've looked at the soprano before and it did very well. I don't normally review more than one instrument of the same series in different scales because they don't tend to be hugely different on specs, but the looks of this one drew me in. This is the Eastman EU3T tenor ukulele. And I am just going to take a moment to shut up and just let you have a look at the looks of this one. Wow, 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 wow. Very, very traditional looks. This is all solid mahogany wood. I put some sneak pics up and people thought it was koa, some people thought it was flamed maple. No, it's mahogany. It looks like it's sunburst, but I think that's the colour of the wood variation. And the flame in it, particularly on the sides here, is absolutely stunning. It is a beautiful instrument to look at. Two pieces on the top, book mount, two pieces on the sides, two pieces on the back. Decoration also really nicely subdued, rather than putting cream edge binding around here like that Carla did. This is rosewood with a pale wood purfling stripe on the front face and on the side. You get that on the back as well and on the tailpiece, and you get a simple black, white, black sound hole rosette as well. All really simple, classy, works with the look. Bridge, really simple as well. This is made of rosewood. It's a bone straight top saddle. Slot style, really simple, not taking up too much space on the top of the instrument. The body is then finished with a gloss, which, like I said on soprano, is a little bit overdone, particularly around the sound hole, the fingerboard edge there. But this is a nitrocellulose gloss. That's a natural plant-based gloss, not a poly finish. So it's not artificial. And what happens with nitro finishes is that they start to kind of melt into the wood over time because it's breathable, it's porous. So what happens is as the instrument opens up and ages, so will the finish, and the finish will sink down into the wood. That's really nice. It allows the instrument to age. Inside, really tidy, notch linings, simple bracing. The bracing on the top here runs vertically. The neck is made of mahogany. Again, glossed, but because it's nitro, it's more slippy than tacky. I love the shaping down here at the heel. I can't work out, it might actually be a single piece. There may be a joint down here, but if there is one, it's really difficult to spot. Okay, bit overly rounded on the back profile for me, Chinese, but it is 36mm at the nut and 30mm from G to A, so that's nice and roomy. The fingerboard is topped in a really nice condition rosewood with a bit of end shaping there. It's not edge bound, but I think the edges are rolled, so it's really comfortable. You get 18 frets in total, 14 to the body. They're very traditional bar-topped, flat-topped frets, if I can get that in focus. I normally prefer them crowned because I find bar frets kind of catch on my fingers, but these don't. You get snowflake position markers at 5, 7 and 10 in abalone, and you also get white dots at the side with an extra one at the 12th. Beyond the bone nut, and the setup on this is just fine. Really, really attractive curvy top headstock. More of the really pretty looking mahogany. The Eastman logo there is a sticker, but it's under the gloss, so it looks kind of 3D. The tuners, no complaints at all. These are Grover chrome open gears with black buttons. The strings it comes with are Ukulele, and you also get a really good quality hard case with it, really nice quality one. And the surprise, because this looks like it's a top table instrument, doesn't it? The price, £475 in the UK, about $500 in the US. That's really keen. I think a lot of people are looking at this and probably were thinking this is going to be K-brand price. I suppose it is Chinese, but that these days doesn't mean anything because the Nui is top over £1,000. This is half that price, and I think it's an absolute belter. It's really well put together. It's really nice and light. It's about 700 grams, so it's nice. It's balanced at the 12th as well. Let's have a tune up, shall we? That's what we need to do. Here we go. Now, what I'll say about it, I've been playing this an awful lot. The volume, really good. The sustain goes on and on. The sustain's very good too. It's a much brighter, snappier sound, very clear and crisp. I'm not talking spruce type tone, but a brighter sound than I'd expect from mahogany. But I suspect that's because it's new and it's still opening up, and there is a warmth there as well that's really nice. A warm edge. Pretty. How I've described it in the review, it's not subdued, it's not restrained, laid back, very sort of smooth, chill out. I think it excels more finger-picked. It's really chimey right the way up. I think that's really, really nice. People who like real punch, real snap, real in your face, probably not for them. More of a sort of late night, chill out instrument, a porch picker, a grown-up instrument, I think is the way to describe it. I'm really struggling to find much wrong here. The looks of this thing have just absolutely knocked me sideways. This wasn't loaned to me. I actually bought this for looks. I'm tempted to keep it because it's absolutely beautiful. I have no doubt that wood will age and open up over time, and that finish will melt and soften off, as you see on old Gibson guitars and Martins and things like that. I think it's absolutely stunning to look at, and for under £500, that's really surprising on the price. It's impeccably well made. Eastman know what they're doing with musical instruments. The Eastman EU3T Tenor, made from all solid mahogany. I think you'll agree that's an absolutely classy thing to look at. Yeah, I love it. Thanks for watching. I've been looking forward to doing this one. I'm back possibly midweek. I've got so many. I'm up to my neck with ukuleles in the house. But otherwise, I'll see you next week. Enjoy the rest of your week. Go carefully. Goodbye.